to Downtown, brought to you by Arlington Citizen Media. I am Daryl Smith Jr., and to my right is...
I am Morty John, and Amy is on assignment right now, so she will be back next week. But we have a great show ahead of you.
Yes, in today's show, we talk to newcomers to Urban Union, Catalyst Creative Arts, about what it means to be closer to home for proprietors Jamie and Helen, and what they hope the space to become.
We also sit down with two of the three members of Frio Trio and talk about their music, their debut show, and more.
And finally, we discuss all aspects of Arlington, a bet made about the roof being open at Globe Life Field, and more with three-time guest Andy Pryor.
Three-time?
3 times. Welcome to the Three-Timers Club, Andy.
2 more, and we got to get him a jacket.
Of some sort. I don't know what kind.
We don't even have a jacket.
Promised. We don't have jackets, you're right, but we promised them that we'll get it, so... what did we get up to 2 weeks ago, Rody?
We went to the XFL Dallas Renegades home opener.
And it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was my first time in a press box.
Mm-hmm. What'd you think of it?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was kind of interesting to be up there with like people from like CBS Sports and like ESPN and I was like, hey guys, I do a podcast about the city we're in.
This one.
So I mean, it's fun. It was cool, but and it had a great view of the field.
Oh, it was amazing being at the field.
Right, and that's so like. But what I enjoyed more was actually going down to the field.
Oh yes.
I have some audio. Maybe I'll play it out. Maybe I'll edit it into this show after that.
There
I don't know.
go.
We'll see what happens.
Little treat for you.
I have some audio from it being on the field, and it was just really cool. I felt like the fans, while they only sold tickets in the lower bowl. Mm-hmm. It wasn't sold out. The lower bowl wasn't even sold out by any means, but it was still a good crowd.
Very good. And
a lot of people were into it. Face paint. They had all those bandanas.
Yeah, they gave away bandanas to the first, I think, 20,000 people. Mm-hmm. And, there was a lot of energy and a lot of crowd. And they just were really making sure the crowd was hybrant.
And I think that, like, one of the things that we've talked about is that we both were looking into the crowd to see how this, the people that were coming here were reacting to the team, and I think it was really positive.
I think, without a doubt. I was on the field. You may have seen me once or twice on ESPN.
Yep.
I was taking pictures, and I was looking around, and I was like, man, these people are loving football. And it was just, we had a really good turnout. Troy Aikman showed up.
Troy Aikman was there. The Moose was there.
The Moose is
Daryl Johnson.
Yep. Working with the Renegades. There was a lot of ex-coaches that were out there and just a lot of people showing their love of football, and that's exactly what the XFL is all about, for the love of football.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see. They didn't win.
Not that day.
Unfortunately,
no.
They didn't win that day, but they did win last week in California.
Their first road game they won,
and they'll be back home on March 1st.
March 1st.
So I look forward to that. I think it'll be a fun time.
I think hopefully 2-1 by that point.
Actually, absolutely. Hope we're 2-1 by then, and I'm excited.
Hey, bring it on, and go out there and raise some hell.
So, other than that, what else did you get up to?
I actually sat down today with the founder and the brewmaster from Revolver Brewing. They are opening their new tap house and brewing site inside Texas Live. It's going to be called Building 5, and because it's their 5th building, 4 of them are in Granbury. They're really excited about it, and if you've never been to Texas Live, but you love Revolver, come out, check it out, and then just check out Texas Live, because Texas Live, it's huge, fantastic, and you're squished in between all the great new stadiums we got.
And I what I think is interesting about that is our 4th brewery in the city of Arlington.
I did ask them, and they said you never know what the future holds with collaborations. So.
That would be really fun. Yes. We know all those people, so perhaps we should reach out and make some connections happen.
They did ask for some pizza recommendations. So
did you give them to them?
I did.
Absolutely.
There we go.
All right. Catalyst Creative Arts is the newest addition to the booming Urban Union in downtown Arlington. Proprietors Jamie and Helen had talked over the years about starting a business.
We visit a food truck or a bar and say, hey, we could do that. That's such a great idea. Let's do something like that. And we think about it, and there's always a reason why
you can't.
It's not a good idea. We don't know enough, or it's not quite the best fit or whatever. But that conversation came up a couple times a year over the years.
After finding himself unemployed, Jamie was lamenting that he did not want to work in corporate America any longer, but worried that with his longevity in the operations world, he may not be cut out for anything else. Falling back on those previous conversations, Helen sent Jamie an email with a link that would begin to set this plan in motion.
And one day I get this email from her and it says, why couldn't we do something like this? And it was just a link to a little art studio that was for sale in Carrollton. And as soon as I looked at it, I realized there was no reason why we couldn't do it.
After making the previous owner an offer on the business, he accepted. While they knew they could run the operational and logistics side of the business, what they were most excited about was the opportunity to do something a little more creative.
We get to do the things that we love, which is like working with our hands, doing crafts, helping people, because we're all very, crafty and interested in the arts and interested in creating art and
music
and music
creative things.
And just creative things.
Helen's mother was a painter and Jamie's father is a professional musician, so this new business venture seemed like it was a perfect match. But the brand, Catalyst Creative Arts, first needed to be updated and brought more in line with the eclectic spirit of its proprietors.
They were basically only doing acrylic painting. We wanted to open it up to all the other interesting things that we knew we could offer people who just want to come out and experience art. Sit with their friends or their kids or whatever and have some fun and do something new. So, she is like an idea machine, and I was saying, hey, what about this? What about that? Can we do? Isn't this cool? Send me a video. She send me a link. Check this out. Can we do this? Why not? If I say no, why not? And so, we've ended up, I think we probably do about 16 different things now, maybe more. And, we're always looking for a new idea.
While Catalyst Creative Arts previously called Carrollton home, as their lease ran out, they immediately thought about moving closer to home. And with the downtown area being revitalized, they thought that there was something happening in Arlington that they wanted to be a part of.
Could feel the energy because we were doing mobile events at Legal Draft, and almost every month sometimes, and offering some of the specialty things that nobody else really does, like the water marbling.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We started doing them over there in December a year ago, so a little more than a year, and we just knew that this area we could just kind of sense it, how there was something happening here with the interest of the people from Arlington coming in and hanging out and looking for entertainment things and trying to get that experience, that value in an experience of an evening, whether it's with friends at the bar or with friends at an activity. So we checked out some of the spots that were leased because we knew that our lease was ending in our old studio. And so, we saw this building. We're like, man, this is such a cool building.
It is.
With the roof and
the windows,
the cement and the windows. And we were like, if only we could get it.
Urban Union was the place they wanted to be. With the timing working out perfectly, Helen knew that they had to move quickly.
Timing worked out pretty well for us, and we knew that if we wanted to come home, that we had to strike while the iron was hot.
Absolutely.
Like, we have to get in now. We could have waited, and probably there would have been other developments, but the timing worked out with our lease in Carrollton ending, and also we just see so much more investment from the city, the creation of the Downtown Arlington Corporation, and even our developer, our landlord, Dodson. They want to create this destination area, but also just generically too, just you see people doing workshops at breweries or coffee shops. So we know there's a market for people that just want to have fun with their friends, with their family, and make something and have something to take home.
In addition to having classes where you can hang out with your family or friends, they're looking to become a part of the local art community here with fun, collaborative things that we're seeing all over Arlington now.
We have a very wide range. We're looking to do, we've done summer camps with kids. We do lots of kids' activities. But one of the things that you'll see soon is that we have a local artist feature wall when you walk into our door. And we're going to select a local artist and feature their artwork for probably a quarter.
That's a long time.
Yeah, so it'll be kind of like a gallery, but, we'll switch it up. We also plan to have art shows in here.
Cool. It's a great space.
Yeah, we're working with this really cool art group out of Fort Worth called House of Iconoclasts. We're hoping to do something with them.
Part of what Helen and Jamie hope to accomplish with the space is a sense of freedom to explore art in a way that might be better suited for you, the individual, than just taking classes. And by having fun with those around you.
So, we do have the set calendared. This is what we're doing tonight, but we're also going to have a walk-in DIY time, like tonight.
Yeah.
Where you can come in and select from certain things that you don't know what you want to do, but you walk in and you pick it, and we're BYOB, so in the evening you bring your beer, you can walk down across the parking lot to Legal Draft and grab a six-pack, bring your wine, you can go get a cheese board at Inspirations, all of those things. And, we've reached out to other artists and craftspeople in town to do those things.
Yep, we've got several already booked. Not just artists, like we have the yoga instructor. We're going to do a yoga class that's half the class is yoga, half the class is a mandala painting on a river rock. We have an artist from Fort Worth who makes jewelry coming to teach a class. So every month, once or twice a month, we have an artist from around town come in and do a specialty class that we don't offer like that.
Sort of like a special event. Like, hey,
Yes.
it's not something we normally do, but so come on out and get in on it while you can.
So like Valentine's, we have a lady that makes, decorated cookies, and she's going to do a cookie decorating class. Obviously, that's not what we do.
She's a pastry chef.
Yeah, but it's really cool, you know. So we have a lot of cool things in store and in plan, and we really want to partner with all the businesses here. So we've gotten to know all of them, most of them. We're making our way around.
Right.
Yeah, but I just the ideas are plentiful to do things. There's way more connections here. We did not have that at all when we were in downtown Carrollton.
The calling card for Catalyst Creative Arts has been the water marbling. If you haven't seen it in person, Google it now and check it out. In addition to the prints that they do, they have also started adding classes for water marbling of scarves. They even have people driving from McKinney and Waco to do the water marbling classes.
I can't verify completely, but we're pretty sure that we're the first ones to really, do water marbling here in DFW. And now I think there's a few others, but that is very different. And
Yeah, absolutely. And beautiful. It's crazy.
People are mesmerized by it, and we love doing it. And that really is our most popular class.
It is right now, yeah.
But we're always trying to add something new,
And the cool thing with the scarf is we've been able to get a new group of people that say, I don't like painting. I don't want to sit paint for 2 hours. I mean, we set the tanks up in the center of the room. Everybody sits in a circle around the tanks, and one or two people go at once. And so each scarf only takes a few minutes. It's not 2 hours worth of work.
It's like,
Yeah.
you're absolutely right.
And
It
so
takes no time.
it's very social activity. They all sit around, they can talk and watch as each person goes. It's different. It's very different than the regular.
Be sure to check out their calendar at www.catalystcreativearts.com and drop by their location at 400 East Division Street, Suite 100, right here in beautiful downtown Arlington at Urban Union. All right, we are here with John and EJ from Frio Trio. How are y'all today?
Good.
Yeah, peachy. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. We're excited to have you here. I guess, the first question is, who are you guys and what kind of music do you play?
Oh, we're doing. Oh, me. So essentially, we're just we've been talking about it. Every time we rehearse a song, it's what kind of sound is this? We're I don't know. It's just that throwing a whole bunch of taglines on it. So I mean indie, pop, punk, rock, I really don't know. But, we just kind of blend a little bit of everything that we like together. John